In a stunning and emotional revelation that has shaken the reality TV world, Vanderpump Rules star Brittany Cartwright has come forward with a disturbing claim about her estranged husband, Jax Taylor. During a raw and unfiltered interview, Brittany dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming. She says that during an explosive argument, Jax physically threw her into a rosebush and then had the audacity to call her a tree. Yes, you heard that right. This is not just another messy breakup story or tabloid drama. According to Brittany, this incident happened during the darker days of their relationship, days that fans of the show likely never saw on camera. Brittany explained that the fight started like many others, with tension rising quickly. She said Jax was in one of his unpredictable moods, agitated over something small, but instead of walking away or cooling off, things escalated in a shocking way. As Brittany tells it, she was trying to walk away from the argument when Jax suddenly grabbed her, shoved her hard, and she stumbled backward, right into a rosebush outside their home. She described the sharp sting of the thorns cutting into her legs and arms, leaving scratches and bruises. And just when she thought the worst of the moment was over, she says Jax looked her dead in the eye and screamed, "You're a tree anyway, go be with your kind." The entire statement left her, and now the world speechless. At first she said she didn't even know how to react. It was a surreal moment, painful, yes, but also so absurd that she was in disbelief it had actually happened. But now, months after the couple's very public separation, Brittany says she's ready to speak her truth, even if it's messy, even if it makes people uncomfortable, because according to her, this wasn't a one-time thing. It was part of a pattern. Brittany explained that for years she stayed silent about the worst parts of her marriage. "I didn't want to embarrass my family or hurt his reputation or look like a failure," she said. "But I also didn't want to keep making excuses for someone who didn't treat me right." The Rosebush incident, she says, was a breaking point, a literal and emotional low that forced her to take a hard look at her relationship and her safety. What's even more heartbreaking is the way she minimized the moment back then. She says she told people she had tripped or fell into the bush by accident. But now she's done protecting anyone but herself. And as she continues to step out on her own, she's peeling back the layers of what she says was a toxic, emotionally abusive dynamic behind closed doors. Meanwhile, Jax Taylor has remained silent on the accusation. No public statement, no Instagram comment, no denial. But fans are demanding answers. After all, Jax is no stranger to controversy. From cheating scandals to public fights with cast members, his history is well documented. But this story, if true, takes his behavior to another level. A level that fans, critics, and former friends are finding difficult to ignore. Some close to the situation claim Jax is shocked by Brittany's comments and say the incident is being taken out of context. But even if you take the physical shove out of the equation, the language, the disrespect, the name-calling, the dehumanizing tone speaks volumes. To call someone you love a tree after pushing them into a bush? That's not a joke. That's not sarcasm. That's cruelty. And fans are picking up on that. Social media has exploded with commentary. Some are expressing concern for Brittany and offering support, while others are demanding that Jax speak out and be held accountable. A few have even started using the hashtag number Justice for Brittany, calling on Bravo and other reality networks to rethink how they enable toxic male behavior for ratings. For Brittany, the journey ahead won't be easy. She's now a single mum, raising her son Cruz while rebuilding her life in the spotlight. But she says she's done hiding. "I want people to know the truth," she said. "I want women to know they don't have to stay silent. No one deserves to be pushed into a rosebush and told they're a tree. No one deserves that kind of disrespect, ever." This story isn't just about a strange insult or a weird moment during a fight. It's about the long-term emotional toll of a relationship built on instability and control. Brittany's voice is not just reclaiming her own power, it's becoming part of a bigger conversation about emotional abuse, manipulation, and the fine line between reality TV entertainment and real-life trauma. And now the world is watching Jax Taylor. His next move could define how the public sees him, not just as a TV villain, but as a man whose past behavior may finally be catching up with him.